Aloha! This is League 24, Match 3. We are currently 1-1 and on the play for once, which is a nice change up. Let's see. We have two Steel Overseers, a Blast, Ornithopter Opal. I can do some damage with this hand. Getting to activate Opal is going to be an issue. But I think in general it has some stuff I can do, so I will keep. It's not quite the best of hands, but I've seen worse. I'm going to get Spire out there. I'm going to get Opal out there. I'm not going to get Ornithopter out there, because then it can't die to some random removal spell. Snow-covered islands. So we are playing Storm twice in a row. That sucks. I don't know if this is fast enough for another Storm. It can do some stuff, that's for sure. But I don't know if it's enough stuff. We can Galvanic Blast if they play Baral. And followed by an island. So they are short on red mana and have not cast any spells. So maybe this is not Storm. Maybe I made an incorrect assumption. They have a stop on my upkeep, so that's some sort of trickery. Giga Drowse. They are going to tap my Ornithopter. And they are replicating it. So I guess I will... What are the two... You cast it, copy it for each time. So I let that one go, and then I see where the second one's going. Inkmoth Nexus. Well, isn't that a bummer? Yeah, so my two attackers. That makes sense. So I will activate it, because it's getting tapped anyway. And then I'll just play the other Overseer, activate the current one with Memnite on the field. So it's some sort of control shenanigans. Inkmoth might be able to help with that. Giga Drowse. I'm not going to blast them. It would be mana efficient, but not going to do that. Having the two Steel Overseers, I think, is going to help quite a bit. So now they have it in my draw step? They Giga Drowsing again? Oh! Oh, is this Howling Mine? Or Owling Mine? Oh, that's grand. I think I can kill them before that pans out for them. Yes. Beginning of each player's draw step. So they didn't want me to draw that additional card, which seems fine to me. I think at this point I don't have reason to not cast Galvanic Blast on their turn. Oh, I probably should have done when they were tapped out. Exhaustion. Creatures and lands. Yeah, I'll take this opportunity to blast them. because Mox Opal will untap. So I can at least attack with Signal Pest. So if we had a drum on the field, that would be pleasant. So we're doing okay, but if they can keep exhausting us, that's going to be problematic. They shouldn't be able to kill us by exhausting our hand, though, so I think we're still okay, even if we get exhausted for several turns. Unless they have a different win condition. That's reasonable. I do like my current board state, for the most part. I don't think I could get much better than this. If they bring that in untapped, that's a gamble. Not really. With the current number of threats I have, 7 versus 5 life, I don't think makes too much of a difference, and if it lets them cast something, say Cryptic Command, then it's probably worth it. The benefit here is I can, at the very least, attack with Ink Moth. Actually, I can potentially get a kill. No, I can't. Because if I Ravager, they just tap everything in response. They counter tap. So I have to go to attack step and only hit them for 4 poison. Still reasonable. So I will be casting no spells right now, and I will be going to my attack step, and you will be forced to tap down my things. And then I will swing yes. Alright. Cool. So, they have white, which makes me think that they probably have Stony Silence in the board. So I want some sort of answer to that. I think Grid can help with lockdowns. I don't think the Blast is going to help too much. I think the Stubborn Denials and Thought Seizes are going to be very useful. I am uncertain about Karns and Champions. I still like having an explosive start. I don't think I need the Blasts. I don't think I need the Scourges. So we can skyrocket to our top end if necessary, but we also have a decent number of low-level threats. Not sure how good Karn is in this matchup. But I will give this a shot. The only colors I've seen are blue and white. So I'm uncertain if they are actually the Owling Mine build. They could be some blue-white control. I suppose they could just be blue-white control. And they just didn't see blue. I don't know why they would have to play the snow-covered mountain islands, though. I still think the package I've brought in is decent. Uncertain about Blood Moon. I'm going to keep it out until and unless I see some sort of reliance on white that they only get from dual lands. I think I'm going to instead go down one Ravager and go back up one Scourge. It's a threat that I can deploy a little faster, and if they have paths or anything, Ravager's a little less good. Similarly, Overseer might not be as good. But I think I'm okay with this for now. Alright, that is a ramp-heavy hand, which I like to see. Is that a turn 1 Overseer? Sure is. Turn 1 Overseer, here we come. They might have Ceremonious Rejection. So it's a turn 1 Overseer, or it's a turn 1 Thoughtseize. See if they reject this. If they do, that's fine, I think. So I still have 2 mana with the Opal. And then I probably for sure... No, probably for sure. And then I for sure Thoughtseize them, since I won't have 2 mana anymore. Alright, they did not reject that. But they thought about it. They thought about it hard. I want to see what's in their hand. Oh. Is this some sort of Miracles deck then? Wow, okay. Return target creature to its owner's hand. Sure. Or Temporal Mastery. Well, Collective Brutality is what kills my stuff right now, but so does Snapback. You choose an instant or sorcery, so that's going to whiff except for killing a creature. Snapback, at least I can replay the thing. Temporal, they're a wee bit off. Yeah. Guess we're going to go with Collective. Play that and pass. So that's Snapback. Definitely delays us. There's the Prairie Stream, but they're not going to be casting it this turn. Ooh. Okay, interesting. So we could play both of these fellas. I guess now's probably the time to do it. Because when else am I going to get value from Mox Opal? Alternatively, then they just snap back the Ravager. That's not the end of the world. Suppose they have one unknown that I should have considered. Oh, you may exile a blue card. Right. What they exile? Exiles Temporal Mastery. Okay. Well, I still get to do what I wanted to do, which was cast Overseer. So now they have one unknown in hand, soon to be 2. So So we are in the dark. But their taking an extra turn is gone. Yeah, I'm still okay with casting this. So Ravager I definitely want to be careful with, since they clearly deal with a lot of instant speed stuff. Going all in on something is probably a terrible idea. Sunken Hollow, so they are going to be within cryptic range. Exhaustion. Yes, we knew they had that. That is unfortunate, but I wasn't doing much if I wasn't doing that. Oh, we can't cast you. That's a bummer. Okay. Hoping for them to not have another one of those. Alright. Ooh, and a land. So we will wait to do those shenanigans. We will go to combat. Attack with the 3 duders. Oh, Overseer. Yeah, that's fine. Overseer after does suck. It loses a counter, but this way I get in for more damage, and it wasn't a counter draw sort of thing. They might still counter this, but or not. I'm probably counting on another exhaustion, perhaps. Okay, or they had nothing. Awesome. Well, that was fun. Let's see. That puts us at 2-1. Thanks for tuning in.